Hello, you guys. Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing well. Welcome to the live.
Yes.
This is a beautiful day. Been kind of overcast today.
A little bit.
California fires and stuff coming through the mountains and stuff like that. So it's been kind of weird. We got up, did our walking this morning, and it's real like hazy out. We thought it was like fog, but it's not fog. It's all fires. Come from the north, all over the place. So they burn like crazy. Utah and everywhere else. So. But again, I hope everybody's having a good day. You guys, everything is good. You guys had a great week. And right back at you. See how everybody's doing. We missed you guys. We've been a little bit under the weather when we came back from, well, not San Francisco, but we came back from doing the week. We had it like starting to feel like
it's a sinus infection.
Yeah, like flu, like symptoms, but it's like sinuses or whatever it is. But it had us messed up for a minute. So,
yeah. It's the air quality out here. Like it's been really bad for the longest. And I don't know if it, like you said, if it's because of the fires, but I think it's all the weather change and the wind. And it just blew up so much dust and just all kinds of things in the air that it's been bad for anybody who has, like, I suffer from allergies. And I told you, I was like, you'll get it sooner or later. You ended up getting it too. I was like, it feels like right in here.
It feels like it seems like allergy seasons are getting really, really worse every year for some reason. And it's not normal; it's just really worse. It was kind of different in the DR.
Plus, I feel like your body, when you get older, let me adjust this a little bit, gets a little bit like almost not used to it too. So.
Absolutely. So, again, welcome, you guys.
Let's play a game. Every time he says absolutely, we have to drink.
No, don't do that, okay? Just don't do that.
I'll be drunk by the time this is all over.
No, don't do that because we ain't going that route.
Every time we say absolutely.
Okay, that's just one of the words that I use.
Yeah, every time he says absolutely, take a drink. Everyone 21 and over.
Anyway, we got Milo over here looking out the window. She's checking things out for us. She's good. She's in good health. She's just getting into a little trouble every now and then, and but other than that, she's doing good.
Yep. So today we want to just get everybody on, say hello. So you guys make sure you're hitting those thumbs up, and let's hear from you guys. I want to hear who's here. So hit the chat down there and say hi and tell us where you're from. Hit that thumbs up, of course, and then let's talk D7. You guys want to know about D7 visas?
Very, very important because a lot of people that we meet, we talk to, that reach out to us, they can't wait to leave the box. When I say they can't wait, I mean they can't wait to get out of here. They're going somewhere. Even if they don't actually relocate, they're going to move to a different country, to a different outlook, different perspective. And they just had enough with the gas prices, the cost of living, from city to city. The housing boom is really out of this world. I talked to a few realtors when I was out here in Vegas, and the average home price, whatever you buy, say if it's $330,000. Okay, the selling price is another $30,000 on top of that $330,000. So you're looking at $360,000. So it's just a lot of changes that's going on in the States, and it's just crazy.
Well, they're in the States, so I'm sure they know about it. But here's Marino checking in from, I believe, New England. Luis is checking in from Patterson, Jersey, in the house.
New Jersey in the house.
Oh, Marino's from New Jersey. Okay. He's born in the DR. So let's talk a little bit of news in the DR. You guys hear about them limiting fresh chicken sales because of the pork issue that they have here? Did you hear about that?
No, what's the pork issue?
They said that they have pigs affected by the African swine fever.
Oh my God.
Now people don't want to consume the pork because they're afraid of the African swine fever. So now they are rushing to buy the fresh chicken. And so now a lot of the big chain grocery stores have put a ban on how much. So they're like, 3 packages per person, 2 packages per person, depending on how big it is. I heard Bravo had it's 3 packages per customer that you can buy.
I bet you didn't like that at price, Mom.
Theodore's here. Hey, Theodore.
Hey, Theodore, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. Good to see you. Man, I hope I still got your number on WhatsApp. I hope you got my American number, man. If you do, hit me up. Okay, hit me up. And I'm still waiting for Kirk Captain to chime in. Kirk, if you're listening, if you're watching, Reach out to us, man. Reach out to us.
Run me my money.
There you go. Reach out to us, my brother.
Busy, you haven't run me my money.
She's a business lady, so she stay up on that cash. But this week has been a great week for us here in the box. Everything happens for a reason. And this week, I don't want to get into the details of it and the gist of it, but it's just been great. This week alone has been, I would say, life-changing for us, for our journey, for our future. And only thing I got to say is God is good. We thank him so much.
Yes.
There's some things that we were not expecting that came to us, that happened to us. And I'm just so excited for our future and what God has prepared for us.
Blue Vegas says Southern Florida here. So make sure you guys are hitting those thumbs up.
I wonder how's the weather in Florida right now. I wonder, is it humid? Because I heard
hot, humid. Is there any difference? I think it's like that all the time.
Yeah, but there's some storms coming now. Yeah, I heard the Caribbean is kicking up, so there's gonna be some storms coming. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So absolutely. So yeah.
So now we've officially, what's today? Today is the 7th. So we left May
5th.
Yeah. So we've officially been out here 3 months working on our D7 visa. If that puts it into perspective for any of you guys that have been watching.
I kind of knew, Tina, we was going to be here at least 3 months.
Yeah.
So we have to wait and see, and passports come back through the mail. We can, do a couple other things we have to do before we get out here and make that transition across the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm. I also heard that in the DR that the fuel prices have gone up. They said, and I was thinking it was going to be like a significant, like a huge boost. And they said it's 2 to 4 pesos per gallon.
Wow.
That's not much.
That's not much. We're paying more for that.
Us, but
and here in the box, because I think the regular unleaded is $4, practically $4 a gallon here in the box. So, and then it goes up from there, medium grade, and then you got your premium. So it's and diesel is really off the chain. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, Marino said Johnny Ventura died. No, I did not hear a passing of Johnny Ventura.
Hold on, because he's from the DR?
Yeah, he was a big.
He's a singer,
musical,
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I seen the president spoke about the funeral.
Oh,
and I seen it online.
Yeah, he was like,
I seen it online.
Kind of like there. I could say that he's almost like there
because
he played merengue and salsa, so he was kind of like their Tito Puentes kind of person.
Well, he had a big name in DR, so they're gonna miss him. They're doing all kind of memorials for him, and he gonna probably have a statue somewhere in the DR. But even the president was in the
spoke about it.
Yeah, definitely spoke about it. It was online, so I definitely seen that. I didn't know who the guy was, man. He was really in music. He was an excellent musician, and he was gifted, and he was talented. People loved him in the DR. Mm-hmm. So I never got a chance to see him in concert or meet him in person, but pray for his family and that they have a smooth transition to get through all this, and that they'll be comforted doing his passing.
Yeah, he was older.
Yeah.
He was a good.
But he was a legend. He was a legend in the DR.
Yep.
So yeah. So listen, guys, if you guys that are living in the DR and you still want to travel to Puerto Rico or I'll say Puerto Rico because we did it. The cruise liner is running now. Okay.
Yeah, they were actually running specials.
Yeah.
On Caribe tours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They run a special on the tours. It's just like really a cruise ship. It's a big boat, and you guys can go on there. We did videos of it before. They got beds there, and
you get rooms with the bed and the
rooms and a little restroom. Oh, bless you, baby. Bless you.
Whew. I felt that one coming.
Yeah, I'm telling first time you did that before on air. Yeah, but it's a great experience. Got restaurants on there, got music, live music. And it's just a fun thing to experience for the first time if you're still if you're in the Caribbean.
So do you guys have any questions? If you have questions, we'll start the Q&A and we'll get that going before we hit some more stuff on the live. Yeah,
so I mean I can't really blame the people that don't want to deal with that pork. And if there's a problem with the flu and stuff like that and the meat.
They said it doesn't transmit to like if you were to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
it's killing pigs, but it wouldn't necessarily transmit to a human during consumption. So they say. I mean, that's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they say. But you know what?
So Blue Vegas says, which dental clinic would we recommend in Santiago? Definitely
Amerident. Where I went.
AMERIDENT. I'll put that right now in the chat. Because you love that. That's where you had all your stuff, right?
Absolutely.
And they're not just in Santiago. They have multiple locations. So if you're coming in and you're anywhere near to one of their other locations, you can make an appointment. And they're online. You can make an appointment. It's amerident.do. And you go in there and it'll tell you, you know, like what they do, who to call or to email for an appointment and their locations, times, addresses, phone numbers, all that stuff. So yeah, definitely them.
Save you guys tons of cash. I'm telling you, save me tons of cash.
So Jose says, so wait, you guys are in Portugal now. Okay. You must have missed the beginning, Jose. No, we're still in Vegas. Like we just said, we just hit the 3-month mark.
Right.
And we're waiting because we submitted. So we've already gone through the D7 process as far as we've gone to the consulate and we've surrendered over our passport and all the paperwork and had our interviews individually to get our D7 visa, residency visa theirs. So like I said, it's easy. It was so much simpler than anything in the DR. Like I did it all myself.
Right.
We did it. I mean, we did our own paperwork. We got our own paperwork together. You went through your interview. I went through my interview. Turned it all in, and now we're just waiting to hear back from the Portuguese consulate. So no, we're not in Portugal, but we're headed there.
Right. Soon and very soon. We're definitely heading there.
I mean,
I just wish that we had more copies of everything, double everything that we submitted, so we don't have to worry about getting them copied there.
We did have double, one for you, one for me, but we should have had more that we took. But
yeah. So yes, you guys that are moving to the Caribbean, the DR in particular, you guys are gonna love the country. You're gonna love the culture. You're gonna love the food, and guess what? You're gonna save lots of money.
I heard that now
beautiful thing.
The cruise ships are going like crazy now. Although I heard that Mardi Gras, that huge cruise ship that goes between Puerto Rico and the DR. It's not just like it just comes to Dominican. It's a carnival.
Wow.
And it goes to Old San Juan and then it comes over to the DR. But that's to the north, right? It's in the north part.
Yeah, that's to the north. Yeah. I think it's Puerto Plata somewhere.
Yeah,
up in North Plata. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, because now what are they talking about? They're talking about more slowdown and closures and all this and that because strain ain't no joke.
Right. But what I'm saying, babe, is so they still have the curfew in the DR.
Yeah, they said they're laxing it though. They've laxed it and they've allowed some more of the cities that they were closing off, but they still said that it's
the Delta variant is still in the DR right now.
Yeah. I think it stopped in Alta Gracia, and then the National District, which is Santo Domingo in the National District.
I must say, I miss my VA peeps in the DR. All my veterans and to the well vet staff. I just miss you guys so much because it's nothing like the foreign medical program as far as what I experienced since I've been back here stateside. Nothing like it. Completely, totally different.
I think it's just every place has its own host of troubles. That's what I think.
Yeah, there's more trouble here than it is there, that's for sure. So you guys enjoy and look at our videos if you're transitioning there, so you can get yourself set up, get yourself signed up.
Blue Vegas says he's an Air Force veteran. He's using Kaplan Real Estate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, where in the DR are you thinking about moving to?
Yeah, where you going, man?
Let us know.
What a smart man. Blue Vega, Air Force. I wonder how many years was you in the Air Force, man? Because I mean, I'm telling you, if you got a retirement, it's just great going to a country like that where you're gonna save tons of money. You're gonna meet all kinds of people from all over the world. A lot of people are still doing it left and right. They're going there, they're building homes. We've done lots of consultations to people that are leaving, coming from not just the US, but Canada and all other places.
So did you see that the U.S. is planning to require COVID shots for foreign travelers?
Wow.
So now they want people coming from foreign countries into the United States to have to be COVID vaccinated before they arrive.
Wow.
Because I mean, everyone else is doing it. They're doing it in Europe. Like if you're not COVID vaccinated, you have to be tested, and then you finally have to get that what they call that app where you can prove that you have either had the COVID vaccine or that you've been tested. Yeah, everybody's going to that. I knew it was just a matter of time, but they said they're approaching. Then they can ease the travel restrictions to foreign citizens from other countries.
And you know, I kind of
Thank you, Charles.
I kind of seen that coming. Thanks, Charles. I kind of seen that coming in a long ways because
appreciate you.
A lot of other countries are doing the same thing, and people are fighting this thing.
I don't know. They ain't doing it in the DR. They're letting them in like crazy.
It's my rights. It's my this, my that. Yeah, but they're getting into the country. But coming back, it's going to be a different story. Now, I said this before we even make this transition. If you're going to transition, and especially if you're a YouTuber, you don't want to sit in one place for your whole life. You do want to move out or just visit other countries, other spectrums, food, culture, and see more. Okay. But if you're set on not having the right shots or not getting shots at all, you will have problems. Okay. Even the UK is changing their situation. Up in New York, changing the situation.
But like in the north, like they're doing over 80% capacity on their hotels and stuff. So I don't know. They're not looking like it. The cruise ships are coming in on the North Coast. They've got 80% capacity in the hotels. I mean, you got to be careful.
Yeah. So it's just your perspective and people.
Perspective.
Yeah. People want to get the shots. People won't get the shots. And I'm telling you, if you're going to travel and have more flexibility, it's going to affect your livelihood, and it's going to affect how you maneuver in your life if you don't get some kind of shot.
Every time one of those people get on there and then cry about how they should have gotten the shot, I say to myself,
right,
shoulda, coulda, woulda. You need to do that. Blue Vegas says your channel was one that inspired me to escape the box, huh?
Smart. I'm glad we were able to help you, man.
Get out of the box.
Because you know what? When I retired over 2.5 years ago, my first stop was the Dominican Republic. And I tell you what, it's just the best decision I've ever made in my life. I was able to get inexpensive health insurance, inexpensive dental, vision, and rent was really inexpensive. The cost of living, everything about it was such an awesome and an excellent decision, and it changed my life. I mean, it really did. It changed my life because I really hadn't been in the country in years, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Most military guys say that, though, that they love that they got immersed into culture and they got that chance to see other places, and that's what really gives most of the people that, like a lot of people actually that do consultations and things like that we talk to, they're ex-military.
Right.
They've been, or they have somebody that like in their family that, like lived outside
the box. And I just felt so different coming back. When I came back, I was like, wow, things have changed so differently here in the country. And I was like, man, I'm just like, wow, I'm getting PTSD all over again. I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be patient, wait, relax. We have not been out there all amongst people. Just short little pockets, and we in and we out because we want to keep ourselves healthy.
Because they're crazy out here in Vegas.
They're crazy all out in these streets. I'm telling you, they're nuts.
They're all in these streets. Well, now they have to wear masks, but before they didn't have to, so they definitely were not.
Right. So now they brought back the mandate for the state of Nevada, the outside and inside, you got to have a mask on, especially when you're around people. Yeah. Now, if you go for a walk in the mornings like we do, go for a brisk walk, okay, we don't have to have our mask on because there's nobody out there. But for the most part, people that are on the strip, you're in restaurants, the whole 9 yards, you got to have when you're in a shopping center, you got to have that mask on.
So guess what the 3 top countries are for tourists and have registered the highest growth in the first half of 2021. Anybody got any guesses?
Yeah, can you guys help us out on this one?
I know the answer because I'm looking at it, but Guess where tourists are going and who's got the highest growth for the first half of 2021? Because the figures are in. Can you guys guess what 3 countries? Let's just do the top 3. See if anybody got any answers.
It's very important to know.
I feel like Bueller. Anybody? Bueller?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Yep.
No one's got. Okay, you guess. They're all scared. No one's guessing.
Okay, no one's guessing. I guess
you guess a country.
I would say the Dominican Republic.
Nah. That's my no.
Is it in the Caribbean?
I mean, some maybe.
All right, Puerto Rico.
Yes.
There you go. I know I'm gonna get something right.
Puerto Rico is one of them. Yes.
Okay. Puerto Rico, Colombia, Panama.
Okay, so Marino says Brazil. Close. The second would another one is Colombia.
I said Colombia.
Yeah,
I said that.
It's super cheap. That's why.
Yeah, inexpensive.
I don't know about the safety and the health, but it's super cheap. So yeah, that's on there. And who would be number 3? Have we watched the news? Because I feel like you guys should know it right away because of what's been going crazy on the news.
You asking me or you asking them?
You answer because ain't no one answer.
I say Panama.
Nope, the United States.
What?
We've all seen that Spirit thing on the news where everybody's stranded. Everybody within the United States is going to the U.S. Plus, people are coming to the U.S. that want to come and visit that aren't from the U.S. So, of the countries that have seen the most tourism, if you could believe it,
and the most traffic,
and the highest growth of the first half of 2021. That's where everybody ran to. We're talking January, February, March, those months, everybody flew to them. And the people that flew to them were from, if you can guess what countries the people are coming from.
Canada.
That are coming. Yep, of course.
I know Canada.
Because a lot of Canadians come to Puerto Rico and the U.S. Yes, that's true. What other countries you guys guess? And see if anybody chimes in. What countries are all these people coming from?
I would say London. Because they're coming through the back door. They get here coming here from London because the UK is just shut off. Okay. All right. Wrong on that one.
I'm surprised you didn't know this because
DR.
No.
Puerto Rico?
So hold on. So no, people from Puerto Rico ain't going. No, they're not going to Puerto Rico and the United States and Colombia. They go to the United States because all their family lives there. But anyway, so it's Canada, France, Germany, and Ukraine. That's the top. Yeah. So they're coming from. Yep. He said Europe. You're close when you said there's Argentina was in there. But yeah, no. It's mostly Europe because Spain, Germany. They're all in Europe. So yeah, and Canada, because Canada, people from Canada.
They love to get out that cold, I'll tell you.
Yeah, they do. Now. They love to go everywhere.
But if you guys coming here and you gotta make a connect flight, don't fly American Airlines or Spirit.
Really? I would say don't fly Frontier in Spirit.
Yeah, anyway. Frontier too. So that's 3 of them. 3 of them.
I wouldn't say American.
Don't
I liked
fly.
American Airlines.
No, but they canceled their flights too. And they got bailed out billions of dollars. They got bailed out from the billions of dollars from the government, and they got people stranded at the airport.
So Condor is now going back and forth to DR. They finally said,
really?
Yeah, they finally said that Germany no longer considers Dominican Republic a coronavirus risk zone. So now people are coming in
from Europe. Sponsored
Theodore,
by...
you were close. It's Canada. That's it. Charles said people are getting COVID-19 shots when they come to the U.S. We did.
We did. That's
we
part
came
of the
back
journey.
home to get.
Yeah, that's part of the whole piece. Let's get no shots. Theodore came back and got his shots too.
So did Dennis, right?
Yeah, Dennis came back and got his shot too. Sure did. Sure enough, did.
Yeah, they're working.
And I was going to say Mexico, but Theodore beat me to the punch. But I don't know if that would have been right or not. So.
No, it's not. People from Mexico don't tend. You think of poverty and money level. They're not really going. They're not.
But see, now they're making all the government workers and the federal workers get those shots or to be tested every 2 weeks.
Ooh, Russia resumed their flights to Dominican Republic too.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool right there. That's cool.
You can come from Moscow.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can
Nonstop?
come from Moscow. I didn't say nonstop, but you can come from Moscow to Punta Cana or La Romana or Puerto Plata.
It's nonstop. Believe me, it's definitely
far.
nonstop.
That's far.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I don't think it's nonstop. I feel like you'd have to.
It's nonstop when you're in
Is
Caribbean.
it?
You ain't got nowhere to
Jesus,
stop. You're in the middle of the ocean. Where you gonna stop at?
I mean, I don't know.
It's nonstop, and people do it all the time. They go from Dominican Republic to Caribbean to Frankfurt. And then from Frankfurt, if they got to go somewhere else, they get another flight or something like that. They make a connect. But we're having some major issues with these 3 airlines I just mentioned. You don't want to find yourself sitting on those. And we ain't got.
There's anything wrong.
There's something wrong with it. And then the people that's on the airplanes acting a fool these days, that makes the whole situation even worse. When you got duct tape somebody to the seat.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got 22-year-old to get on the plane totally drunk, he want to act a fool. Because they keep doing this, they ain't gonna serve no alcohol on the plane from nobody.
So remember earlier when I was talking about the pigs with the African swine flu,
Mm-hmm.
and I said that is what had boosted the chicken sales. So they were okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the government ordered that they slaughter at least 3,300 infected pigs. So
Wow.
somebody ain't having
That's
some
interesting.
chuletas. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. But you know what? You rather be safe than sorry, because
Somebody isn't having pernil.
So you think you think the price of pigs gonna go up though? I mean, demand or
I mean, I don't know if it's
because they ain't buying it now, so everybody's buying chicken now. Because we had a chicken shortage and the prices went up. We were there.
Yeah, during COVID.
Yeah, during COVID.
Because they said that it was because they couldn't import or get in the chicken from the farms, from the farmers. And so that's why, yeah.
So let me ask you this. Remember we used to go to Price Mart and get that big old bag of chicken that had all different parts in it?
Yes.
How much did that cost? That's one big old giant. Was it a 5-pound bag? Price Mart.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bag. But yeah, it was
It
per
was a
pound.
bag, per
And
pound.
it was like less than $1. And then when COVID hit,
Uh-huh.
it went to like $1 or something, but they had less. Don't you remember every time we went over there?
Mhm.
And I said, is there chicken? And you were like, no, there's nothing over here. And I was like,
When we first started
that's
going,
why we started eating steak. Remember, I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to be eating steak because they have tons of steak.
and she make a mean steak, y'all. I'm telling you.
I mean,
She make a mean steak. And we finished with just live. I'm going to be in the refrigerator digging that bad boy out.
leftovers. So you guys check in, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, hit us up because we're not going to be here for long. And
Right.
we're going to be in and out. Don't see many questions. So
Just want to touch base with you guys.
Mhm.
And we'll give it like about 2 or 3 more minutes.
we've
And we're gonna be out.
to get again to talk about the D7. So like we let you guys know on the last slide, what was that, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
That we had
Exactly.
just came back from going out there for a D7 visa in San Francisco
Right.
with the Portuguese consulate. And so they've had our passports and our paperwork for at least 2 weeks. And we're just waiting to hear back and to see when we can watch that tracking to see the return of our passports and hopefully see that we've got updated in our email that we've gotten citizenship, or, residency, so
Right.
temporary residency, so that we can leave because we have a flight, and if we have to postpone it, we can postpone it, but we have a flight scheduled on when I thought that we would get our paperwork back. Let's see if I'm right or not. We'll see.
I'm not in a big rush.
I'm over
because
it.
I'm good.
Over the US now. I've seen
And,
the kids and spent time with them.
Right.
I've posted, if you guys have
Right.
noticed, on the buymeacoffee.com, if you guys are members, and on some of the social media pictures of us with the kids and things that we've done. But
Mhm.
we spend all the time we need to out here, I feel like.
Well, we've definitely been out and about, and I'm glad our final destiny will be in Europe. Even though we'll be travelers, because we are world travelers. We've showed you guys, what we do and where we've gone.
First class.
And we're gonna, be out there.
What are they
and
saying so plain? I'm not in the
low class. I'm first class.
some of them YouTubers they're suspect. They're like in low class.
Stop saying that,
I'm
babe.
just
Some people
saying.
just can't afford to.
They're suspect. Don't tell me you're living large in You're in a suspect hotel in a suspect part of town.
You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do when you fly. That's it. If you can afford to be in first class, you sit in first class. If you can't, don't let that bother you. Do what you have to do to get to your destination.
True.
But just don't go Spirit right now because they hot. Spirit
is the come and sit airline. Let's see if you can get on a plane.
Yeah. And only one I see go up in the air and have no problems, Delta Airlines. Who's out there? Southwest.
United.
And United. And some of the other ones.
Okay, so American was
on
a
schedule,
late
on
the
time.
second flight for us, but for the most part, they did pretty well. So,
I'm gonna tell you what gets me. She said they did pretty well. Okay, we left Santiago, Dominican Republic. We flew nonstop to Miami International, and we was on a practically brand new Airbus. What's that? 720? 721?
I don't know. It was big, right? Or
it was big. It was big.
Okay, the second one you said wasn't. He's getting sedity.
Yeah, I'm getting, but it had the big old wings on it. And it's new. Oh, it's new Airbus 321. That's what it was. 320. Now they use 320 in the States, but 321's going overseas because that's the newest modern planes. So it was all good. Then when we got to Miami heading into Vegas, they put us in a 737. And they had us jam-packed like sardines.
That's when he lost his mind.
That's when I lost it. I said, I can't believe this. Because by the time we got to Vegas, the sun had went down. I was tired. I was cranky. I was like, oh my goodness. My cat was about to flip her lid, spend all that time. Because we booked this flight a long time. Months in advance. And they kind of like changed our flight, give us a longer layover in Miami. So I just don't like stuff like that. So I just fly international from now on. That's it. Not in the States, just international, overseas, and that's just how it's going to be.
So if any of you guys are wondering also about if you're staying at a hotel in the DR, they are not, for the moment at least, because we know they change like the wind. But right now they are not asking for people to present a vaccine card against COVID-19, which that's kind of crazy. They said they don't want to play, I guess, the vaccine police. But they are doing that in Puerto Rico. So I guess since in Puerto Rico is asking people to actually show a vaccine card. And then, of course, the U.S., some of the restaurants, depending on state, is asking you things like that. I guess that they're trying to really work with everyone who doesn't want to be, which at this point, why are you not vaccinated is my question.
Well, New York got places where you can't go to certain restaurants, you can't do this.
As it should be.
Yeah, and I think that's going to translate to the other states. I got a feeling that's going to happen because that's happening also in the UK and in London. They're requiring these people, if you're not vaccinated, you can't get in certain restaurants because they just don't want you in there.
And they're already talking about another one of the freaking variants. So no. Dominican's doing pretty good in the Olympics. Have you guys been watching
you guys?
They got some bronze.
Olympics getting down,
They got
boy.
some silver.
The Dominicans.
I don't want to say nothing, but Puerto Rico won gold.
Puerto Rico's doing good too.
Hey, you guys got some silver and bronze, so way to go.
Absolutely. And you know what? America's finally stepping up to the plate, especially the basketball team. It's about time because they was getting blown out at first. Then they started stacking up the team, and all this kind of stuff. So I'm just hoping everything turned out right. And gymnastics has been good, the swimming has been good, the wrestling has been good. So we getting up there, even though they've been some of them are breaking out in COVID. But it is what it is.
Even the USA men's NBA finally picked their butts up.
Absolutely. About time.
Right.
Shucks. I think they should add football to the Olympic Games. What do you guys think?
So is my thing going crazy? Because I don't have any updates on any nobody's got any questions. So I feel like nobody got no questions.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 34 minutes we've been on. So absolutely.
Oh.
Please.
Remember, if he says absolutely, we're supposed to drink. He says it all the time. I've been saying it in between. You almost caught me on that one because I put my cup down.
Like I said, I hope you guys having a great day. I hope it's not too humid in Florida. I really hope it's not. And if you guys
Jersey.
In New Jersey, that's my hometown.
And
I love New Jersey.
Not too humid for Theodore in Santiago.
Hey, if you're in Jersey, you going to the beach. Watch out for them sharks.
Oh my gosh, what's up with New York?
Yeah, what's up with Jersey and New York with them sharks, man? I heard about that. It's like, wow. Guys better be very careful. You're going to be on a beach. Be careful. Because it's been hot this summer. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
I can't do it. It's all they said the heat and the warm weather and everything because of the storm. Yeah, I can't do it.
If I can't see the bottom, I ain't getting in. That's just the bottom line. If I can't see it, I ain't getting in.
Yeah.
There's some kind of crazy stuff people be posting on social media and stuff like that.
So here's the real question. You're here for summer. You're not in the DR. Do you miss the freaking summers in the DR?
Right.
That humidity and those mosquitoes. Do you miss it?
Well, I don't miss it because it's a lot worse. I would say June, July, and August. That's when it's the worst. And it's like a steam being in a sauna. When you come outside, you walk down the street to the grocery store and you walk back, you gotta take a shower because you're soaking wet.
So Marino says, do you think they will accept a picture on your phone about vaccine proof? Where at? What do you mean? Like in Puerto Rico? Because normally you have to carry your vaccine card. They want to see it. Mike says, what made you pick Portugal over Dominican Republic, even though it's closer to the USA? So I'll start with this. The what do you call that? The circumference, like however far it is, doesn't matter to me. I'll go as far as I want to go because I just like to travel. But honestly, the reason we picked Portugal was because we wanted to have like European lifestyle. We want to visit a lot of places in Europe. So it made more sense to live somewhere central, somewhere where we can get access to all of the travel in Europe for a lot less.
Right.
And Portugal was like the best because, I mean, it's like, come on, who would pass up living like in California, but paying prices like in DR? Like who would pass that up? Like, honestly, if they told you guys tomorrow, oh, hey, for your whole life, you could pay prices like you're living in the Dominican Republic, but you could live in a place that looks like California. What would you pick for your permanent home? Seriously, what would you pick?
And I lived in Europe before, but this is a part of Europe that I've never been to before. I never lived in. But basically, what I've seen and the people that we've corresponded online, when we get there, we're going to buy a car, then we're going to buy a house.
Yeah, well,
so that changed the whole.
We have a place.
We have a place. Well, I'm just saying, we get a house, but it changed the scope of our whole lives. The stuff that we didn't do when we was in the DR.
Yes.
So that tells you right there that things are kind of different.
Yes.
Where we're going to
financially and security, and for a lot of different reasons, it's just a better move to do things like that on a permanent basis over there. But so Robert says, are you planning on returning to the DR? Not anytime soon because we have so much stuff to do. Like we've been here 3 months and we're hoping that this will be the month that we get everything so we can transition into Portugal. And then I don't want to leave for a while. I already bought trips and have trips planned to go to the Maldives, to go to Barcelona, Spain, and to go to Paris, France. So all that stuff would require us to stay there in Portugal for a while. And on top of that, I mean, we have paperwork and things that we got to do. So it's not like we could get up and take off and leave, quickly. We need to be there and do stuff.
But when we come back, we're going to let you guys know. We're going to hit our old stomping grounds. We'll be in Santiago, and hopefully everything will start clear up a little bit. We'll do a meet and greet or something like that. And we'll go from there. We got some family in Santiago.
I'm looking at him like, when are you doing all that?
Well, in the near future. But I'm just saying, we got some family.
So Marino says, are your kids all grown up? Yes. Our kids are 29 and 27.
Right.
We have a boy and a girl that are 27, and we have our oldest son that's 29. So they're damn near almost 30. So yeah.
And, I'm kind of glad you guys asked that question because everybody's not good. Sometimes your kids are not good with you leading them like that and going overseas. So your kids got to be at a good place. And that's one of the things that we talk about briefly on the channel, that your family and your people that you close to have to be good with you, because this ain't like going to once you leave the shores of Miami, you're in the Caribbean, and there's a couple of little countries and there's little islands out there that's still, Virgin Islands, stuff like that. That's still part of the United States, but for the most part, when you pass by Cuba, you go to Jamaica, you go to DR, Dominican Republic.
Right.
Puerto Rico is the closest thing to home.
But like
other
we
than that,
said a million
you're in
times,
country.
Everybody needs to be on the same page as far as
Right.
everyone should be rooting for everyone's good.
Right.
And definitely that, in the end, everyone has to live their own life. Everyone has to do what they want. And who wouldn't want a vacation in the places we've been? We've had one of our sons visit us in the DR, and then all my kids are excited about coming to Europe and to Portugal. So yeah.
So if you have a young family, or if you have people that's really, really fragile, for you leaving and be gone too long, then the DR is the place, because it's only an hour and 45 minutes from Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
So
hour and 45 minutes.
Mike said, I have to visit Portugal because my mind was made up to live in either Santiago or Cabarete in 5 years. Yeah, you should visit Portugal. You might change that.
Yeah.
You might. But anyway, Victor says, hello, guys. Victor from Tampa.
What up, Victor?
Ready to jump the Atlantic Ocean also. Yes, Victor.
Yes, sir. Hey, you guys need to do a consultation. Just watch our videos as we flow, as we move, because when we hit the ground running, we get on the ground. Actually, before we get on the ground, we get to the airport here in Vegas. We're going to show you I'm going to be doing some footage, some videos. We're going to show you guys how we move, what airlines we take, and the whole 9 yards.
Yep. And I've been keeping track of everything that I've done for the D7 process. It's been pretty seamless. I mean, there's been one or two little hiccups to get us where we needed to go, and that was with the banking. But I've navigated that and have a better, clear-cut way of getting that D7 without,
So
half
is it
the problems in the deal.
It's a difference.
Literally, if you think about how much paper we took that much paper,
right.
That much paperwork to the Portuguese consulate, compared to what they asked for in the DR. It's
well, they want a whole lot more money in DR too. I mean, thousands.
Well, because you can't do it yourself.
Yeah, and if you guys are going to the DR and you guys want to do the citizenship piece, do most of the paperwork before you leave here.
Yeah. Start it here.
Get it started here.
Because you got to do all the work yourself anyway, practically.
Right.
So get your back. I'd say get your back up here. And
then I'm gonna tell you something. And then even when you do the paperwork, Tina, you still have to come back stateside to get your stamp approved and then go back. Yes. Correct? Mm-hmm. See, we don't have to do that with this D7 we're working on now.
You do, because that's why we're here. So you get the D7.
Yeah, we're doing it here,
and then you go.
And then we go.
Yeah, so
but we ain't got to come back.
Thing. Well, we did come back. That's what we came.
Oh
back
yeah, we can't. We come back now. Gotcha.
Why are we here? I would have if we didn't need it, I would have just left to Portugal from the Dominican.
But we started the whole process here. We couldn't do it in the Dominican. We couldn't do the process in the Dominican.
Well, because we had to do
the consulate thing.
So.
Big difference.
Oh, so Luke is here from Montreal. And K-Mac, he said, good evening. I just came in. Have you guys been vaccinated? Yes.
Yes, we have.
Back in May.
Actually, we got vaccinated. We got back stateside on May the 5th.
And then a couple of weeks later, we were vaccinated. So we've been vaccinated since May.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an important part of the whole puzzle. You have to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's
because we wanted Pfizer or AstraZeneca. We got Pfizer.
Right.
But, yeah. Most definitely. So any other questions? We're rounding this up. We are ending towards the end. Victor says, is the D7 visa best for retirees? Absolutely.
Perfect for retirees.
Is there another option for Portugal or Spain for that matter? We are looking to start our journey Madrid, Spain. I don't know Spain, so that would be a whole nother conversation because I'm assuming that Spain has their own rules, regulations, and things that you would have to do. I find that a lot of people get their citizenship in Portugal and visit Spain, but they don't necessarily live in Spain for tax reasons and other reasons. So you might want to look into that because it has to be a whole host of reasons that you want to, move to Spain. But Portugal, remember that being a expat, you can sign up for a program once you get your temporary residency and you're under an umbrella for 10 years where you have a tax cap and it's super low. And that's the reason that everybody goes and lives and gets their residency in Portugal, because then you can go to Spain and hang out for 3 months and then come back.
Yeah, you stay as long as you want. You right over the borders, right there. You can drive in your car if you want to.
Well, you can only stay in Spain for 3 months. And
then you gotta come back.
Portugal.
Right.
Yeah.
Come back to Portugal, stay for a minute, go back to Spain. Whatever
Charles says, "Can you speak Portuguese?" No.
No, but we're going.
Hablar portugués, pero
Portuguese.
me voy a aprender. I'm going to learn. It's
Abdullah Obligado.
RH said, "How's the food? Are you talking about Portuguese food? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, what food are you talking about?
Or Dominican food? I would assume he's talking about Portuguese.
Oh, the Spain food. Yeah.
Robert said, "Are you in the U.S. now?" Yeah, Robert. We've been here again. Like since we said in the beginning of this, we've been here for 3 months now because we've been getting all of our stuff and we've been visiting with the kids. And it just happened to fall that it was Mother's Day, then it was Father's Day, and then it was my birthday. So we stayed, a while for the kids because we can afford to.
Well, everything
in
in between though. Everything in between, and we can afford that.
Yeah.
Because everything
is fun. I'm tired now.
A lot of stuff has happened since we're back stateside that it was ordained that we had to be back here during this season of our journey.
So Joe said, "Wow, I'm late to this. Leaving DR, 5 reasons why you're leaving." I think he meant leaving the DR. Well, we've been gone from the DR for 3 months. So
right. We were actually out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, we put up videos with the day we left and it was packing our stuff up.
So here's my top 5 things for the reasons for leaving the DR.
Okay.
Moving to Portugal, getting residency from Portugal, living like California, but paying Dominican prices.
There you go.
4, want a car and don't want to kill myself on the streets because they actually abide by the.
Yeah, they stop at the stop signs there.
By the
red light.
Traffic laws. And 5, because if I buy a house, I probably want to buy it in Portugal, quite honest. So, because they're not going through like the craziness that they're going through here. It's a buyer's market in Portugal, whereas here in Vegas, it's not.
It's not.
A seller's market.
It's crazy. But there's some beautiful, we've been looking online, me and Tina. There's some beautiful homes.
Yes.
For a fraction of the price that you pay here in the box.
1/8 of the
I'm talking about beautiful stuff that we can pay off in a little bit of no time. We're going to be debt free, which we are, but we're going to pay off a mortgage.
Well, a house is a debt. So then you'd have to get yourself debt free again.
We're going to get ourselves debt free again, pay the house off, pay the car off, and we'll be done. We'll be living our best life. I don't want nothing on my head when I go to sleep at night.
Victor says that he needs to get his TRICARE overseas before leaving. You guys are keeping us pumped. Hey, Victor, again, go to that Veterans Living Overseas or the Foreign Medical Program and find out through the VA system, because on the VA website, there's so many things you can click on to figure out how to make the transition easier. And the first and biggest thing is going in there and changing all your information, getting into that foreign medical program, and seeing a doctor out wherever you're going to live.
Right.
Yeah.
Get there first. Easy. Get there first.
Take. What did you do? You took 3 months of medicine with you.
So did. Take 3 months of meds if you leave the States.
Yeah.
Over there. So to hold you over until you actually find a doctor over there in the foreign medical program. Once you go overseas, they're going to take care of you.
Mm-hmm. And Third Mundo says, "Good luck in Portugal. DR awaits with open arms whenever you need a vacation." Exactly, because like if we wanted to go take a vacation, I would go there. But
that's the first place we'll go to.
But like I said, we have because COVID like killed it as far as vacations. So now everybody's got a great sale. So we have like the most amazing like 5-star luxury thing for the Maldives, which we're taking you guys along with us. We're gonna take whatever camera and drone we can to the Maldives with us so you guys can see that. But when we go to the Maldives, when we go to Barcelona, Spain, and definitely when we go to Paris, France, because we're staying right near the Eiffel Tower and the gardens. So it's all booked, it's all paid for, and
we can't wait to get there. But I want to tell you,
class or no class.
Hello.
That's all I'm saying.
And I want to tell you guys on the channel that's watching tonight. Hold up, after I take my sip.
Joe said, "Nice, enjoy Portugal." Yeah.
One of my subscribers donated a drone to the channel.
Yes.
So he sent us some money.
Thank you, Andre. That was amazing.
And much love, Andre. Brand new drone, brand spanking new, DJI. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a bunch of video stuff. But we're gonna lay it all on the table, and we're gonna show videos of it. When we get to where we're going
He's
to.
Gotta practice more on it.
I gotta practice more, but we're still in transition.
Sitting in a suitcase.
Yeah, sitting in a suitcase now. The bottom of the suitcase. So, but it's all good. I mean, it's got the wings. She put the propellers on it. So that's.
I wanted to fly it that day. I was like, let's go.
She wanted to fly, but you know what? I don't want my freaking thing trying to burn out. It's so freaking hot here. It's like 110.
Victor says you can stay in his Punta Cana apartment once it's built.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, keep us posted, man. We fly in. I'm going to look you up in Punta Cana. I'm going to look you up.
Well, he's looking to go to Europe, so.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So you need to be our neighbor, man. Victor. You need to stay in Portugal near us, and then we can all just take a trip.
There you go.
DR and stay out there.
Yeah, you retired. We retired. Man, this could be like a Johnson family vacation. Absolutely.
And with that, we're going to wrap this up here.
There you go.
So with that, as always, you guys, we love being here for Q&As.
Absolutely.
We've updated you on where our Portuguese D7 visa is sitting. We're patiently waiting for the consulate. And remember, you guys, make sure you keep hitting that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, because we've got almost everybody hitting a thumbs up. And hit notifications if you guys want to get notified on videos. We're going to have a few more lives coming, and I'm actually going to get off my butt and do some videos for next weekend.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
I was giving everybody time to get caught up on the old videos, because everybody keeps asking the questions I've already done videos for. I literally feel like we have covered everything that there is to know about the DR, everything that there is to know about transition to another country. Right. But hey, we're going to keep them coming. So we're going to go back a little bit, especially to our veterans. We're going to cover some things for our veterans on next weekend.
Right.
So make sure you tune into the new videos. And as always, you guys know that all information is underneath every single video, and that we're still doing the consultations. We're still doing our lives. We're trying to keep up with you guys. Life is life.
Right. So, guys, have a great evening.
Yes.
We love you much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and get those shots.
Yes.
So, in the meantime, between the time, always remember that life is to be enjoyed. See you on the next video. Peace.